friends, this is Miss Courtney, and today I'm going to show you how to make a bumblebee like this one using paper from your house. And we're going to make our bumblebee using a heart shape, which should be really cute when we get done with it. So all you need for this project are some simple materials. You need black and yellow paper. If you don't have black and yellow paper, you can color on whatever kind of paper you have at home, white paper or lined paper. And then you need another sheet of paper in any color you pick. So I picked purple, but you can pick any color that you like. You will also need a glue stick, or you could also use tape or staples. You will need scissors. If your child is going to do the cutting, make sure you have child-safe scissors. These ones should only be used by adults. And then you need something to color with. So you could try markers or you could try crayons. Today I'm going to work with the crayons that I have. You'll notice that my crayons are broken into small pieces, and that is on purpose. Small crayons like this, little pieces, help kids learn to hold them in their 3 fingers, so that helps develop an appropriate grasp. So that's all we need today. The one other thing that you might want is a scratch piece of paper. So this is something that I've already written on, and I'm going to use this to make a template for my heart. Are you ready to start? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is cut out our heart shapes. For this project, you need 2 bigger hearts out of each color, black, yellow, and purple, or whatever color you choose. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut all of my papers in half. So I like to make sure I'm doing half, so I'm going to fold one so I have kind of a line to cut on. If your child is helping you cut, remember you can draw a line for them to cut on top of. So I'm just going to quickly cut down the line. It doesn't have to be perfect. So now I have 2 pieces of purple, 2 black, and 2 yellow. Okay, so I want all my heart shapes to be about the same size and shape, just for me, but they don't have to be, so you can do it how you want. But I'm going to make a template for my heart. So I'm going to take the scratch paper, I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to cut like a half of a heart shape. You probably did this when you were younger. So it almost looks like an ice cream cone. And I'm going to open it up, and that looks like a shape that I like. So I'm going to use this as my template for cutting my other hearts. So when you cut the hearts, if you have a child who's pretty good at cutting, they can try to help cut these out. It may be easier for many of us to cut them for our child. If your child is going to be cutting, I would recommend tracing around the heart and then letting your child cut each paper one at a time. For my purposes, since I'm going to cut these out, I'm going to stack all of the pieces together. And I'm going to hold on to them while I cut around the whole stack, just to make things a little bit faster. Okay, so it's almost halfway done. And it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, and there we go. So now I have 2 yellow hearts, 2 black hearts, and 2 purple hearts. I don't know if you can see those. All right, so the next thing that I need to cut are the pieces for the antenna on the little ladybug, or the little bumblebee. So I'm going to take the scrap black paper, and I'm just going to cut 2 little strips, just about that big. And I'm going to put that aside. And then for the ends of the antennas, you can make little hearts, and you could actually pick either the yellow or your other color. I think I'll use the yellow today. We're just going to cut 2 really small hearts, and I'm not going to make a template for this one. I'm just going to wing it, so they may not be perfect, but that's okay. So I'm just going to cut like a tiny little heart out. Look at that. And that one may be easier for an adult to do. You see that? So I have tiny little hearts and then big hearts. Okay, and now we're ready to put the whole project together. So what we're going to start with is a yellow heart. This is going to be the bumblebee's face. So this is going to go at the top. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to glue it down myself. it might be easier to visualize this way. So now we're gonna make the stripes. You see the bumblebee has yellow and black stripes, and we wanna make that look. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the bumblebee face and we're gonna place it on top of one of the other hearts. So you see how that makes it kind of look like some stripes? And then we're just gonna keep layering like that to make the bumblebee's body. You see that? So that kind of looks like a little bumblebee body, and you can adjust how wide you want your stripes to be and how big you want your project to be. So once you've got those kind of where you want them, and all you need to do is glue them together. So your child can help with this. You can glue them down. So one way is to glue on that paper. The other thing we teach kids to do is to turn paper over, glue on the back. So you can choose whatever method you want your child to practice. Okay. So now I have the bumblebee's body. It has some nice stripes. And now I'm going to use the other color, my purple hearts, to make the wings on the side. So I'm going to put them, you can put them on the front or the back. I'm going to put them on the back. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the tip of the heart and then glue them on like so. Okay, so now I have a bumblebee with wings. And now we just need to finish it off with some antennas and a face. So I'm gonna start with the antennas. We have our two little strips. So I'm gonna put those, just one on each side of the bumblebee's head. Okay, see that? You can kind of adjust them to whatever angle you want. And then I'm going to finish it off by placing the hearts at the top. So just a teeny bit of glue. And there we have it. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is just put a little face on my bumblebee. So I'm gonna get out a black crayon, or you could use any color you want. And I'm gonna turn it around so I can see it. I'm just gonna draw a couple little eyes and a little smile. And there's my bumblebee. It's simple as that. All right, I hope you guys try it and let me know what you think. See you next time.